All right, guys, what's up? How's everyone doing? How is everyone doing? Welcome to the Asia stream. Welcome. So, let's get started. All right, so today, just to kind of recap, we did take one trade today during the AM session, and I mean, again, we were in the trade for so long. We were in the trade for yeah, about an hour. So the trade was not the greatest risk to reward, not at all. But we did make money. So drawdown wasn't too bad. If you're looking at drawdown, it's like a 1-to-1. But yeah, anyways, so just had this little win right here. Again, risk reward wasn't great, but we had the right idea. So let's go take a look at what's going on. Let's see what we have over here. Let me kind of clean this up just a tad. Let me clean this up. All right, so we're not high. I'll take out that. Take out this level, that level. Take this out. Take that. All right. So we're gonna go to the daily real quick. So yeah, again, still just inside this daily gap. Yesterday's high, and then yesterday's high right there, which is really today's high, and then yesterday's low, which is today's low pretty much. So that's kind of what we're working with right now. Let's drop back down to the 15. So we are just inside this gap kind of. Lots of gaps right here on the 15-minute. So we have this gap right here, which we are inversing right there. We do have that gap right here. So this is a 15-minute gap. We have another gap. We have little gaps in here, but we have this other gap right here. This one's a little bit bigger. See, we pulled back to that CE. So that one is a little bit more substantial there. Yeah, that one's a little bit more substantial, but let's see. So we are inversing this gap. Drop back down to the 5-minute. 5-minute, same thing. We have lots of gaps. I'm actually going to delete this one for now. Yeah, we got a gap right here, gap. We have gaps inside of gaps here. But yeah, so this one right here, this is a 15-minute gap, 15-minute fair value gap. Price is going up towards that area right now. We do have some relative equal highs up here at yesterday's high. Other than that, we're kind of just chopping around here. Still just chopping around from today. So, we'll see what happens. So, we do have this 15-minute gap right here, right? So one thing that we are doing is, what happened, right? So first, we took out this low right here. See, we took out that low. Okay, came up here. All right, kind of took out that high, but anyways, so right here, had this move, pull back into that gap. We took out this low right here. We are inversing. So this is kind of what I'm going to look for. This 15-minute gap is pretty important to me. So if we do inverse this gap, if we get a nice buy sequence and we inverse this gap, that tells me we're probably going to yesterday's high, this area right here. If we take out this area right here, let's say we take out this area, let's say we take out that area right there, and then we start seeing some hard rejection down, then we can probably look to short that, I would say. So this gap right here is going to tell me a lot. So what's up, Ryan? How's it going? But yeah, so far we have a nice little buy sequence kind of going up to this gap. Yeah, so I want to see how we react kind of in this area. I want to see how we react. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I hope you're doing well too. Tamara, what's up? What's up, guys? What's up? You think we're in a bear market now? No, I do not. As in bear market, if you mean like daily, like high time frame, no, I don't think we're in a bear market. You know, that doesn't mean we can't get a pullback. I think we're due for a pullback. I think we're due for a pullback, but I don't think it'll be a bear market. If that makes sense. You know, I could see us pulling back. You know, probably 50% of this leg. So if you count that as a bear market, then yes. But I don't know. You know, we have kind of slowed down in here. So, you know, this entire week we've just been in this area. So that's, you know, it's made it very tough to trade. If you guys have made it through this week without blowing up accounts, you guys have done a pretty good job. All right, pat yourselves on the back. Even if you guys don't have insane profits, if you guys are like, you know, break even, small green, even like small red, if you're just managing this like this last week, you know, you're doing good. You're doing good. So, because this is the type of market where a lot of people blow up accounts. And I know that because that used to be me. I've been through it. But yeah, all right. So, you know, I just want to see what happens here in this gap. I want to see if we get something. We are moving. You know, we are kind of moving here. I would say let's drop it down to the 1. Yeah, we are moving. I do like how it is kind of moving up here. We do have a 1 minute gap right here that we just inversed. We have a 1 minute gap right there. All right, next gap is down here, right there. So, you know, we'll see what happens. Mid 104. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, so this long that we took over here, I know that quite a few other traders in the Discord took it as well. We were in it for like an hour. But yeah. Prices kind of died out right here. Let's check the hourly. See what the hourly is doing. Hourly's been so messy. So messy right here. Look at this. So this is, you know, this is this week. This is pretty much this week. Like Monday, you know, Monday was over here. Right here. Yeah, so like the new week. Like this is the new week right here. This is the whole week. So that, you know, we had that initial run up, and then after that just chop, right? Just, you know, taking out this low, taking out that high, you know, put in, almost took out that high, taking out this low, right? It's like this is a weird shape right here. Like I don't know what to do with this shape. Weird. We've got a 5 minute gap here too. It's pretty much where this 1 minute gap is. So yeah, I just want to kind of see how we react here. Ideally, we take out this up here as high. By the looks of it, let's see. Let's see if we pull back. See if we pull back here. So here's here's the 1 minute, one minute pulling back into this 1 minute gap, and the 5 minute gap. We do have a 5 minute gap right here. Let me actually draw that one. 5 minute gap is right there. So yeah, it's right there. So that's the 5 minute gap. So if we drop down to the 1 minute, you can see we are getting an inversion right here. So if you guys are bullish, you could look for that long. But it looks like there's no confirmation yet. Still kind of wicking it. Well, so one thing that I kind of like here is like, okay, so we took out this low, or sorry, we took out this low right here, right? We have a nice little buy sequence up. Are we going to continue? Are we going to continue into that gap, right? That's the thing. All right, I'm in here for a little bit. I hopped in here. Break even will be this high. My intro is not so great, but I keep it at this low. So break even is this high up here. After that, probably look for that. I'll probably take some off here, then look for the rest up higher. So this is break even right here, this high. Sitting right below our break even. Let's see if we can flip and hit it. See if we can flip and hit that. So close. Break even is about a point away from our high right there. Half a point, two ticks. See what yes is doing. Yes, break that high. Yes, did not. Okay. Do have a little gap right here that I want to see us hold. See if we can hold this gap. We did have a weird gap down on that candle. We got close. I mean, like, we got close to that target. Two ticks from target. I mean, like, honestly, like, it's even closer on my Ninja Trader over here. It's one tick. Yeah, so I had my limit, right there at that top. Over on TradingView, it's two ticks. On Ninja Trader, it was one tick from hitting those limits. if we do inverse this 5-minute gap right here, that would be a little bit bearish. That'd be, yeah, I mean, that'd be pretty bearish. Ideally, like, I want us to see us come up here to this high. Ideally. Buyers do not want to step in here. Buyers do not want to step in here. They kind of disappeared right up here. So it looks something like this. Yeah, this will probably hit stop. Well, we were one tick. We were one tick from our target. It'll probably flip back up right now. Just took out that low. One tick from target there. Wow. So yeah, so like, you know, if we do inverse this 5-minute gap, that would be kind of good for the bears, right? I kind of thought that we would have, you know, came up into this a little bit more, but now since we're rejecting kind of hard off that, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. It's just kind of consolidating right here, sitting in this 5-minute gap. Try to get that continuation off of it, but. So you know, here's this 5-minute gap right here. We do have that just right below. I mean, there are a lot of gaps right now. There are a lot of gaps. Ooh. Like, this thing might just hold this 5-minute gap and then continue. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, so this thing's probably just gonna kind of range in this area right here. Much safer spot for my stop should have been right here. I kind of thought we were just gonna pump up, but a much safer spot would have been below that 5-minute gap. We just got wicked out. So here, let's kind of see what else could we be looking for. What else? All right. Okay. Okay. mean, like it's just consolidating right here now. It's just going sideways. So I want to wait for price to get out of this area. No, ES did not push higher. Or, yeah, okay. I don't really want to try to short this. Like if we get this 5-minute gap inversion, I don't really want to try to short that. You know, because we're not really taking anything out. Like I would have liked shorts if we would have taken this high out up here. This is a little bit early for me. I'm still kind of bullish. I'm still kind of bullish here. Like if we can take this out, this low, and then snap back up with an inversion, might look to get back in. I want to see us take out this area. And then if we do get, a nice buy sequence back up, I can look for that. If we just start, running down, it's fine too. It is very weird right now, though. It is very weird. It is very weird. Oh, by the way, tonight I am only trading evals again as well. I am only trading evals tonight, just like last night's Asia. I did trade fundeds this morning. On this trade over here, I traded top one. Where is it? Oh wait, I traded my top one over here on this long. But yeah, last night I traded evals during Asia. Tonight I'm only trading evals. I don't want to put on a bunch of risk during Asia this week. Yeah, so what I'm looking for is I'm looking for price to take this low out right here and rip back up. It looks like the buyers are kind of holding this low rate, this gap. So if we do just start waterfalling through, okay, it's fine. You do have that gap right there. Got equal lows there on ES and Q. Yeah, I mean, like I want to see us take this out. I want to see us take this out. If we do run down, like if we are bearish, our target is this over here, probably. This that's probably our sell side right there. That's if we do kind of start running through this. But I want to see us take this out, and I want to see it wick back in hard. Let's see, I haven't really been reading the chat much. Let's see, Tamara says she's been using Bollinger Bands. Very nice, very nice. When Apex gonna do it 90%? No, I do not know when they're gonna do the next 90% off sale. I do not know. But whenever I do know, I'll let you guys know. So. Okay, so ES took out that low. Yeah, it looks like NQ did too, but I want to see a displacement. Like I want to see a displacement and then snap back up. You know, I don't want to just see kind of like a little, you know, like I want to see a strong buy sequence. You guys bullish or bearish? Let's hear it. Let's hear what the chat thinks. Because this is tricky. Like this is very, very tricky. Like again, like I don't want to put on any funded risk in here. You know, I don't I don't want to trade any funded accounts in here. Like I'm risk off. Like I just want to do evals in this area right here during Asia. I'm not seeing anything that, you know, is making me want to trade a funded account. Price kind of just died out. Just slowly kind of going down. All right, so really starting to get some type of movement here. Nothing great. Check the 5, see if we want to inverse. We got a minute left here. We got a minute. So if we do kind of flip with a nice buy sequence through this, you know, that could look, you know, that could be good for higher. If we just kind of inverse this, you know. Because, like, you know, what do we do in this 5-minute gap, right? What do we do in this one? We held it, right? So if we want to kind of replicate this, we should hold this for higher. Oh, what? All right, I'm trying this again. Trying this again. Still on evals. Still on evals, guys. I don't want to put on much funded risk up here. But I'm trying this again. Right here. We did a pretty good entry. So I'll probably take off most of my position here, then I'll leave some runners. Stop is at this low right here. you know, we do have, actually, no, we don't, never mind. Let me delete this. If buyers can't really continue off this right here and we push lower again, okay, yeah, like that's, you know, that's probably looking for down, but instant flip right there, guys. It's just chopping around. Just chopping around. No delivery. No delivery, and that's exactly why I don't want to put on real accounts on this during Asia. You know, like you get the setup and then just flips, right? You know, sometimes markets are high probability, sometimes they're very low probability with, you know, whatever your strategy is. And right now, for a lot of strategies, for most strategies, I would say it's low probability, just because delivery is so bad. Just because delivery is so bad. And this is like this is when so many people blow up their accounts. You know, they'll do great for a month and a half, and then, you know, market conditions get horrible, right? Low probability market, zero delivery, and then, you know, they blow up their accounts in a few days, and then they reset and they blow up their accounts again, then again, and then it finally gets better. They slowly get up to, you know, almost payout, and then they blow it up again when market conditions get bad. So like, you got to be able to survive that. You know, you have to be able to recognize, okay, there's not much delivery now. I'm only gonna, you know, I'm gonna be very defensive minded. You know, you have to know when to actually put on risk with your real accounts. Like that's that's why, like, this is exactly why I'm trading evals tonight. Because, you know, like market's not doing anything. You know, like there's nothing in here that makes me actually want to put on risk. It might be a short stream tonight, guys. Might be a short stream because we're not really. I mean, like this is messy. Like I would say this is probably the messiest night I think I've seen this week. Like this, I mean, like this right here was good. Like this kind of rundown. You know, this right here was good. What did we do? We rebalanced this 5-minute gap, pushed up, right, and then now here. It's just horrible, you know? So like up until kind of like right when we hopped on, like right when Asia opened up, like up until then, like it died out right when it opened, or right when Asia opened. I give this trade like a 98% chance of it coming back up here. 98% chance it doesn't come back up here. Like this thing, it's like see how it's barely, the bulls are barely just kind of pushing it up. The bears will take this out in one candle. Oh, 1 to 2 candles. I would be shocked if we ran back up there. Let's check ES. Yeah, I mean, like ES is the same thing too. Yeah, it might be a short stream tonight, guys. Might be a short stream. what is price going to do? What's it going to do? This morning, pre-market, there was a really nice move. Really nice move pre-market. So we took out this low right here, as you can see right here. So we took out this low, and then we had this awesome buy sequence. Inversing this 5-minute gap right here. You could probably enter on the 1 minute off a buy sequence that strong, and then just ripped up. Right. So that was like there are some like throughout this kind of bad delivery week, there are few little things like this where it kind of looks good, but then most of the time it's just like this. It's like this right here. It's like this, If we win this trade, I will be shocked. I will be shocked if we win this trade. I'm still bullish, I'm still bullish here. I like this thing kind of for going higher, but I don't know how messy it's gonna get. We might come down here and then rip up. We might do this, chop around here, boom, boom, and then kind of go up. Right? No way. No way. All right, my stops are at break even. I do not care now. Wait, what? 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 Wait, what happened there? Let me check MNQ. Yeah, all right. So I trade MNQ, but I look at the NQ chart. So, I had my targets right here at these equal highs, and NQ, when it went up there, NQ took it out. NQ took out that area. MNQ did not. All right. But right when I saw it, either way, I did get just, pretty much break even money. Right when I saw that push up there, right when I saw that push up and it got close, I moved my stop just a little bit into profit. So I did get out for green on that specific trade. Again, these are still evals here. These are still evals. So. Yeah, no, this market's garbage right now. This market's garbage. So I guess that's a win. I guess. I think. we didn't lose. NQ hit targets. MNQ did not. So just it was a little bit of a stop in profit. So, it's better than a loss, right? So, yeah, this market is horrendous, so bad. We're gonna inverse this 5 minute. So now we have this 5 minute gap. We got. Let me see. Yeah. Okay. We got 4.5 minutes left on this right here. I don't want to trade anything else here. Not even on evals. Not even on evals. My draw is not that strong. It's I don't have I don't have much to kind of look at here. What would you guys say your draw is? What would you guys say your draw today is? Let's hear it, guys. Let's hear it. Tamara says seek and destroy conditions. That is correct. That is correct. Francis, yeah, the market's no bueno. Francis says, once I get funded, you recommend just playing super safe because I feel like I'll be tempted to want to get over the buffer as fast as I can. Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. If you have like a 50K, I mean, like honestly, like 50K, risk like $200. I mean, risk like 250 bucks a trade. And that's as like full size. You know, that's in like good delivery. Bad delivery, like if we're, you know, for example, like throughout this week during New York AM, you know, I would risk on something like that, I would risk like max 200, like between 100 and 200 bucks. When you have good delivery, probably around like 250, honestly. 200, 250. During Asia, I wouldn't even like during Asia, during these conditions, like I wouldn't even really touch it. I would just keep trading like an eval or something. So, all right. So like here's kind of what my draw would be, right? So here's my draw. It would be 21-113. 21-113 would be my draw. So, you know, the buyers, you know, they obviously tried, right? They tried to kind of get it up here. They cannot even get it in this gap, and then you can see this candle right here. What this candle do? You know, tapped into this 50-minute gap. Held the CE of this 5-minute gap. We took out this high. We're running lower now. So if we kind of inverse this 5-minute gap right there, you know, I think we can, you know, kind of run lower to, you know, I mean this right here, this level right here. So if we start like, you know, pushing through here, yeah, that's kind of where I'll be targeting, but. Like, you know, this thing right here, you know, there's this, and then, you know, take some off, you know, go break even at that gap, and then just run it down to here. You could do something like that. How's the sell sequence looking? Not good at all. Not good at all. Like this is so weird. Like, look at this market. Like what happens here? So we get, you know, one, you know, power candle inversing this gap, then immediate flip. One power candle, immediate flip. Power candle, immediate flip. That's so weird. That's so weird. No bueno. No bueno, guys. No, I only look at NQ and ES. I don't, you know, like I keep it simple. I keep it simple, and I would recommend the same thing, especially for like, you know, newer traders. Like if, you know, if there's someone that's like, you know, has a lot of experience, they know what they're, you know, they've been doing this for a long time. Yeah, you know, they can go do that. But I usually stick to ES and NQ. That's really all you need. You know, like I don't think you like you definitely don't need any more than that. Yeah, I mean, guys, like I'll stay on for another like 5 minutes, but I don't want to do anything here. I don't want to do anything. Yeah, so the next giveaway that I'll do will probably be on Monday or Tuesday next week. Probably be Monday or Tuesday. I could tell that that people don't want to trade these market conditions because there's very low amount of viewers here. But thank you to the people that still show up. Thank you. So, surprisingly, yesterday we got our trade in like 6 minutes during Asia. So, I'm sure a few of you guys are wondering what's going on with the orb fairly gap. I said I was gonna release it, right? Like yesterday or today, but I'm trying to figure out the best way to do it to make it easy for you guys. I'm trying to figure out the best way to do it. So there are a few things I'm thinking of, but trust me, it's coming out soon. It's coming out very soon. So the trade from today, the trade that we took was a 2-minute inversion right here. 2-minute inversion right there. Got in on this push and this close up there. And then ran up there. You can see that one inversion right there. Sell sequence down. Boom. Right, inversion right there. Mitigation block. Sell sequence down. That's what I've noticed a lot. Okay, so that's like that's one thing to note for this week as well. Is this is a very low news week, which is why I kind of expected the bad delivery. But during PM session for New York, it looks like we we kind of reversed quite a few days. Like today, what did we do? We had a nice sell sequence down, right? Had a very nice sell sequence down in PM session. Yesterday, we had an insane sell sequence down right here in PM session. The day before that, what did we do? We took out this low right here. We took out this low right here in PM session, had insane buy sequence. We reversed. And then Monday was really the only day. Monday was really the only day that didn't really do that. Monday just kind of trended up. But the thing with Monday is Monday, right when we opened up, we ripped up 1,000,000 points. So we ran up here 1,000,000 points, and then we kind of just chopped around. So this is a low news week, right? So Monday ripped up, consolidated. But then after that, we consolidated throughout AM, and then we had a nice buy sequence up, nice sell sequence down, right? Nice sell sequence down. So let's see what happens tomorrow, right? Let's see what happens tomorrow, and that's why the PM sessions have been a little bit better this week, just because we're getting those reversals. I did catch a little bit of the bounce here yesterday. Yeah, so this 5-minute gap did, we did inverse on that one right there. Francis said, looking forward to the indicator, like the fair value gap part, especially. Yeah. I'll probably add some updates to it in the future too. In the future that maybe they'll draw like inversions and things like that. Like right now I did not do that because I wanted to just kind of be very loose. You know, so like the trader can spot those inversions themselves. But yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. You know, you can go in, you could change everything pretty much, whatever you want. If you want to have different colors, you can do different colors too. If we go over there, right? So, but yeah. All right, guys. You know, I'm gonna hop off here, right? I don't really want to do anything with this. You know, like later on this evening, if I see price absolutely just like ripping down, like starting to flip or take out this high or something, maybe I'll take a look at it or something. But as of right now, I do not want to do anything. So, thanks for watching, guys. Pretty slow stream, right? Pretty slow stream. Only traded evals, but yeah, thanks for joining. Oh, there will not be a stream tomorrow morning. There will not be a stream tomorrow morning. So I'll still be active in the chat tomorrow, but no stream, unfortunately. And then market is closed on Monday. Market's closed on Monday. It is a holiday. So yeah. So I'll be back live on, I'll be live Monday night. Yeah, I'll be live Monday night for Asia. And then Tuesday morning. So yeah, I'll still be active in the chat. I'll release that indicator either tonight, tomorrow, or sometime this week. So yeah, thank you for watching, guys, and I will see you guys in the Discord.